I've been following the case very closely. You don't know how upset I've been. Is he going to die?
Could you tell me something about his childhood, Mrs. King?
Oh, such a nice boy. Would you like some cocoa?
No, thanks.
His poor mother. I hope she doesn't hear about it.
His mother, she's dead.
Dead? Did he say that? Why, land sakes alive, he must be crazy. She's in Canada, left about a week after the fire.
How do you know?
Oh, Annette's been visiting me from time to time for 5 years now. Ever since I moved here. I guess I'm about her only friend. Why, she was here the day before she left. She was so happy. Of course, she didn't know that Clifford...
Why should she be so happy?
She was free, like a bird escaped from a cage. I'm not one to gossip, Mr. Matthews, but that old Mrs. Pike and her daughter made life miserable for poor Annette. They treated her like dirt.
Well, do you know of any reason why Clifford should lie about his mother and say that she was dead?
No, he loved her in his way. I'm sure of that.
Where can I reach her?
She's near Quebec. She's French-Canadian, you know. Oh, I had a lovely card from her a few weeks ago. I always save my prettiest postcards. This one is of a lake. Lake, St. Raymond.
May I have it?
Oh, if it'll do you any good.
I'm sure that it will, Mrs. King. You haven't written about the case?
How could I tell her that Clifford's going to die?
I see what you mean.
Got a new psychiatrist?
No. How can I believe anything you say, Pike? Why did you tell me your mother was dead?
She is.
She's in Canada. She went there a week after the fire.
Mr. Matthews, she's got a bad heart. If she learns about this, it'll kill her.
Pike, she's on her way here now.
You lie. Nobody knows where she is.
She was located at St. Raymond, Quebec.
My mother's not on trial. I am. You can't bring her into this.
Her evidence might get us a new trial.
I don't want a new trial. Get out. I don't need you. I don't need anybody. And leave my mother alone. Leave my mother alone. Leave her alone.
Do you think you could get a new trial, Mr. Matthew?
If you could help me find some new evidence.
Clifford is a strange boy, but it's not his fault. Mr. Matthew, can you understand what it means to raise a boy in a house of hate? I married his father in Canada during the First World War. When he brought me home, his mother and sisters were furious. His father died a year after Clifford was born.
You were forced to live with him.
35 years.
And Clifford hated his aunt and grandmother?
He never forgave them for their treatment of me. I wanted more than anything in life to get away from that house, to go home again.
You hated them that much?
I didn't kill them, Mr. Matthew. But I must confess that deep in my heart, I wished them dead. Oh, I would never do anything like that. I want to see Clifford, Mr. Matthew, to tell him that I understand.
I'll contact the warden and arrange a visit for you.
Thank you. Please tell them not to be too angry with Clifford. He's had a very unhappy life. Clifford.
Why did you come back? You didn't have to.
Mr. Matthew think he can get you a new trial if I testify?
I won't let you.
Please, Clifford.
Mother, you know why I got you out of the country so fast? Now leave before they discover.
Discover? Discover what? What are you talking about?
Mother, let me do this for you. I've never been a good son, but I'll get off. Don't you worry about me.
Clifford.
I've never been a good son to you. I ran away, left you to stay with them. I wanted to get you out of there, but I couldn't. Now that you're free, go on back to Canada. I don't want anything to happen to you.
Clifford, you think I did it. Mr. Matthew, he think I did it.
Please, Mother, stop it.
Oh, I didn't poison your grandmother, Clifford.
I saw that poison in the kitchen closet.
Oh, that was for the garden and the mice. The doctor said it was her heart.
But the night of the fire, when we started for the movies, you went back for something. I saw the light go on in the upstairs hall.
Oh, that was for my purse, Clifford, for my purse.
When we came home, the house was burned almost to the ground. You wouldn't go close. We stayed a block away. You had a strange look on your face. You were happy.
I was glad it happened. But I didn't make it happen. You must believe me.
Then, if you didn't do it, it must have been an accident. I didn't do it.
Wait, it was cold that night. Rosetta used to turn on all those old gas heaters when she was chilly. I warned her to get them fixed, but she wouldn't spend the money. It had to be an accident, Clifford. It had to be.
Mr. Matthews. Mr. Matthews, you've got to get me out of here. I didn't do it. Neither did my mother. It was an accident. It was an accident. Ever hear anything so crazy?
With my client in the death house, I was able to get the state Supreme Court to listen to my appeal within 2 weeks. I presented my new evidence. I had had the body of Pike's grandmother exhumed. The autopsy report showed no trace of poison. The state Supreme Court ordered a new trial for Clifford Pike. It was proven that no murders had been committed and that the fire was accidental. He was exonerated and able to claim his legal inheritance.